Hi everyone, my name is Luke, the sports podiatrist at Physio Podco. Today I'm going to go through a bit of information about Achilles tendon pain and injury. Now, the Achilles tendon is one of the largest in the human body, and it's also one of the most frequently injured, both in male and female, young and old, and sporting and non-sporting populations. You might wonder why it's called the Achilles tendon, and this is because it was named after the Greek warrior Achilles, who was shot through the tendon with an arrow at the Battle of Troy. It used to be called tendonitis, but now we seem to be calling it more tendinopathy or tendinosis. It's because it used to think that the tendon was coming inflamed, but now we seem to think with research that it's more of a breakdown of the tendon when it's injured. The tendon attaches from the two big calf muscles at the back of the calf, the gastrocnemius and the soleus, and then the tendon runs down into the back of the heel bone called the calcaneus. It has quite a number of functions. It helps bend the knee and point the toes down, called plantar flexion. And it also acts like a bit of a spring when we're running and jumping, absorbing all that load. Tendons are very stubborn things, and they have a capacity, like a cup being filled up with water. If you turn the tap on really fast, it'll fill up and overflow. But a dripping tap with a cup will fill up very slowly, and that can be controlled. This is where the too much too soon rule comes in. If you just started running after a big rest, or you've just had a baby and you've gone back to exercise, the tendon might not have the capacity in it that it once had, and this can often lead to injury. Some of the other factors that contribute can be the biomechanical factors, the way you run, the way you walk, the strength, your foot type, how your foot works, the range of motion that it has, as well as footwear. Some other things that I overlook sometimes are issues such as diabetes, blood pressure, menopause, and even the menstrual cycle can increase the risk of injury. So, how can it be treated? Well, everyone is different. There's no one size fits all when it comes to treating, particularly Achilles tendon injuries. But one of the main things is rest on its own doesn't seem to help. There needs to be some other elements in there, whether it be exercise, rehab, and strengthening and loading the tendon again under a controlled manner, which is a big part of tendon rehab, particularly with the Achilles. Addressing all the other factors, such as the biomechanical issues, maybe changing your shoes. Sometimes orthotics are needed to unload the tendon in a biomechanical fashion. But also things like sleep. Sleep's a big issue with rehabbing a tendon, and also your general health. So if you are diabetic or have high blood pressure, speaking to your GP about those and keeping them under control, that really does have a big impact on healing a tendon. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please let us know.